Fiddleg update, Danny Boy here. We're back with more Transport Fever on the modded map. Following one of our newest Deutsche Reichsbahn trains. That was their name that the previous episode I made, that's what I called it. The Dutch Reichsbahn, which basically just means the German railway. But it's looking pretty good, and he's got 9 passengers. I have actually played on a bit before this new year comes in. I will show you why I played on. Right, vehicles. You'll see here a lot of vehicles down here are going to going to depots. And basically what I did is I went through all the lines. I played through about 3 months, went through all the lines and added trucks to places that were struggling with the amount of goods that were at the truck stops, and everything else I try to minimise down. So as you can see, most places have been cut down to about 6 or 5 trucks, which is pretty much sufficient for like for example Copenhagen Fuel Road. Now here it is, it's still got 104. This train has just delivered about 180, I think it was the last time I checked. So I've left the same amount of trucks on there just to sort of catch up with the amount of fuel that's being delivered. Same up here with Alaska. Now if we go to here, far as the depot, it's over here somewhere. It's not as far as that airport. It's there. Okay. Ooh, there's none. The fuel trucks have picked up everything, have they? Well, that's fine. That means I can really hold on a second. Wait till I find a... It's got 10. Okay, so they've actually, because I've had to play through a bit, these have actually caught up. So go to a depot and sell yourself. We'll cut these down to about 5 as well. So that's good. I'm happy that they've managed to catch up. I'm hoping that the other lines have still got a lot of trucks on. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will also catch up. So I see some of them have still got fuel, so that just must have been the dregs. Oh, if it was left. Right, you also go. In fact, let's click on this. You actually need to wait to get a full load from here, which is actually Alaska South. Perfect. Right, now let's try and minimize these down to 5. The Milwaukees that are running fuel to Toronto and Alaska have been running a bit light since most of the fuel, because there was such a big build up of fuel in Alaska, it was delivering fuel to Alaska because there was so much. It was dumping it up here at Toronto, and Toronto isn't that big, although it looks to be growing. Looks to be quite a fair size now, which I'm pleased with. One of these can go. If there's an empty one, there is. Right, cut them down to 5, and they should be able to keep up with everything that is on that line. Right, let's continue on. So most of these have all been cut down. Buses have all been upgraded, except for the buses in Britain and Russia, which use these Leylands / Y-6s, which was basically, I would say, a ripped off version of the Leyland by the Russians, but I didn't got any Russian buses or British buses to change them to, so they are currently still as Leylands. And if I select just one, 23 years old, I'm not sure what their lifespan is, but it must be getting close. There's still a couple of Daimlers running for the Lighthouse tours. This has all been cut back. London Food. Now if I go down here and switch this on, London Food is still getting quite a lot. Still got 54 waiting. I think there was about 200 here, and it added some more trucks to it, so once they catch up I'll get rid of some of them. Most of this is all going to Cardiff and Dublin. Now there is a slight problem with the trains on this line. Now I can't actually see them at the present moment. I think one is, that's a passenger train, is, this looks like one here, the Dublin food train and the Cardiff food train join on in this section here. Now I do have traffic lights here, but for some reason the train coming from Cardiff doesn't stop here, it just goes slightly past onto this junction here, which completely confuses the Dublin train and they get stuck. But thus far, since I've fixed it or tried to separate them a bit, it seems to be working fine. Now where is Cardiff? Down here, that's the Dublin train, so the Cardiff train must be nae far behind. Is this it? Nope. Is this it? Nope. We already ken that's nae it. Is it in the station? Nope. Is it in the station at... It is. It's here. Okay, so hopefully this Dublin train will be able to get in, collect its food and get back out by the time he gets up there. Hopefully. That is the plan. Anywho, so things like that, London Food Road, other things like trucks that are doing shuttles. If I can find a shuttle line here somewhere. See, like Paris Crude Shuttle. A lot of ships. The ships are sort of come in at once and they're shuttling it up the hill to a train which needs to be filled quite fast, because even though you tell the trains to wait for a full load like this scene, it will actually eventually give up and then head down the line. It won't stay there forever. Now see, they're getting fueled by these. This next train's getting to hit 150, which means these are going to hit a race back and forth getting things up the hill. Now I could cut it down because there is a break between ships. See, that ship's just delivered. Sorry for my camera skills there. This ship is delivered and the next ship is coming in, but they've already emptied everything up to here to this train. So I could cut it back, but when ships actually do come in with like 150 and stuff, then it does actually kind of... I'd like to clean this. Does actually kind of screw it up. The train ends up leaving before they can get other stuff up. So I'm just going to leave that in just now. Everything else has been well cut down. Reykjavik Goods Road. I reckon why I've not cut this in down. Oh, because there's still a lot. Okay. But everything else has been cut. All the trams have been set to upgrade. None of them. Things that we're currently running the most up-to-date tram on have been left, but places where there were still older trams where they could be replaced with newer trams, for example the trams in Russia and all the trams in America, could be replaced. London Airport tram, okay, they're changing to red. That's okay, they can stay red. But basically in this episode, if we go to here, now age, I'm kind of getting annoyed. We are these trains and stuff that are over the age of 30 or are about to become old. Most of them are ships, but stuff like Train 15, the Cardiff fuel train, is extremely old. So we want to sort of These ships last till I think till they're 50, and I'm hoping a new ship will arrive soon. We've got a new vehicle, but I highly doubt there'll be a ship in this. Ooh, we've got another Great Western, and I'd said that the last episode was going to be the last of the Great Westerns. Ah, crud. Ooh, cool. What the hell's this? So we've got new Great Westerns. Okay. Ooh, I like that, Ian. These are sort of a dark green and a sort of black. Okay, well, we'll absolutely find some jobs for them. So the episode that I did a couple of days back, where it was supposed to be the last Great Western, was a lie. Because we're getting more Great Westerns. Right, Cardiff Fuel Train approaches from this direction, I do believe, and there's one right there. Whoa, easy tiger. So this is basically going to be a mass upgrade episode. 108, the train's not very long. Go to details, we were running a 060 PT rebuild. Okay. Push pause. Alright, let's replace this. Get rid of this. As far as fuel tankers go, or tank cars even, I do believe that we're sort of stuck with the Ians we've got just now. So let's head down. See, we've got this as well, 75 miles per hour, 157 kilonewtons. These are the German stuff that we got in the last couple of episodes. We've got the Alcos that we can use. I'm assuming that's just the it's the power unit. Right, this thing, 50 miles an hour, 100 kilonewtons. What was the previous thing we were using? Well, there was 45 with 100 kilonewtons. So do we want to use these? Can you get these in reverse? No. You canna. Okay. We've actually, the stuff in here is fairly piling up as well. That's German. Or something. This is obviously Russian. So if it is this, if it doesn't carry passengers, is it some sort of goods train? Well, a tractive effort 340 kilonewtons. Fair bit of power. Must be a goods train. Right, so back into here. Now, far was the train? We did get one of these recently. Ah, it was this. 45 miles an hour and 100 kilonewtons. And we got it in reverse. Although this looks to be forward only. It is, but that doesn't really bother me because I'm going to use it. See, why are you in here and in multiple units? I'm totally no idea what's happening here just now. Anywho, this, add and add. Wagons. We're currently running, which looks to be Shell wagons on here that are a bit beat up. Let's see if there's anything newer. This looks like to be an American tank car. I highly doubt that would be European. Right, this was a European tank wagon. This was also a European tank wagon. Let's go with the Shell again. Right. Set it for fuel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, will that be enough to carry that? Probably not. I could actually do what I did with the Alco in America and have 2 facing forward and 1 in reverse. Although the units facing in reverse will not be the same as... I'm going to do that actually. I want to see if it looks like... It's still... Oh, it hasn't got the same top speed though. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. In fact, new plan. I just went straight in, rushed in there, and didn't actually look at this. Right, you're just a little shunter. You've got 80 tractive effort, and you do 50 miles per hour. This thing here has got a fair bit of tractive effort and is 75. And this thing is 84 and it does 60. Decisions. If it was this used for Welsh branch lines, the last was okay, Welsh branch lines, UD 50. I'm sure this is a... Sure that's a goods train. Okay. Doesn't actually tell you. Right. Let's just go with this. Right, 1, 2. Now, hopefully, when I pull these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That should be 160. Now, if I go to all, and right up at the top here, somewhere or other, there should be a Great Western brake van or wagon. Oh, it's okay because I'm in locomotives. I should have went down instead of up. My bad. Rookie mistake. There it is. Add one of them. Replace now, and yes. Now, let's see this replacing. Now, the thing I'm worried about with this is it has to come up here, and it's basically an uphill journey for it all the way back. It looks like this one has already replaced. It has 180. It's still not a massive, huge train, which is okay, I can live with that. Now, you sir are heading to London with 105. Your details are you're pretty ancient as well, and in fact we're running the GWR 060 with a, does not actually tell you, power rating is mediocre. So fit train was that. The GWR 060 2301 rebuild. Details, let's have a look at your replacement. Get rid of this. And I think we'll be running the Royal Daylight train again. So let's see. 060, a Great Western, 80, 43 miles per hour. So I'm thinking 84, 60 miles per hour. 75 and 157. 80 and 50 miles per hour. And 60 miles per hour on 84. So I've completely forgotten for the fact. Let's go 1, 2. But they were used in Welsh branch lines, were they? Okay. Let's get one of these then. 75 miles an hour, 157. Wagons. The Royal Daylight British tank wagon is 1, they fast enough. 2, only carries 7. So let's go with something a bit better. I think I've gone past it. Right, what we going for here? SO, right. It's currently carrying about 108 or 107 or something. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All down here, add that. Okay, this is for 1883. But it still does 75 miles per hour. Add one of them. Replace it now. And yes. So that is that in set to replace. You also need to be set to replace the Dublin fuel train. You're currently running Fina. Okay, Fina it will be. Replacement, you need to go. And you, in fact, let's locomotives. Far are we? Down, right down at the bottom. Right, 1 and 2 wagons. Fina, pick up fuel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Go to all, head down a touch, give it that, okay, replace now, and yes. So that should also replace. Now, these guys down here absolutely, definitely need to replace. Right, how old are you? You're ticking. You're almost 25, but I do want to replace you with something. Now, if I go into here, go to trains, we'll head down to the Edinburgh EDI crew train. There was 3 of these, and they were really struggling to keep up with the trains that were on the go. For you, if you're 5, I think you are, aye you are, you pick a hell of a weird line for coming back on. So really, we'll keep the 3 of them, but we'll just mark them bigger. So replacement. Right, you please, locomotives. Locomotives, I want these little numbers again. 1, 2 wagons. I would like what we get to go for? We'll go with Ava. Well, oh no, and I need to set it first. So set that in for fuel, set these for fuel. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that's wrong, because they need to be set for crude. Thank you, brain. Thank you for saving me a lot of grief there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All head down. This little fella, add replace now, and yes. This in here. Again, we need to head down and get you something shiny and new. I do actually prefer these, the green and black. I think they do actually look really smart. Let's nae throw a brake wagon on it yet until we're ready. Until we've bought all the rest of the stuff, or not even bought, just acquired it for free, because we're playing with the no cost mods on. Let's go VTG, set it for good old crude. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 20. Head back up here to the wondrous brake van. I'm surprised there's not a new brake van. There probably is. I'll have to check the Steam workshop, but I've not seen anything. Right, that is set to replace. Doubling food and all that mess is good. Let's play it. This L section's a bit of a mess, but soon, once like the bigger trains come out, there are a lot of decent British goods trains that were created. Once they come on the go, it'll be better. 188, 188. You are the Great Britain to. You're not that old, but I wouldn't mind replacing you. Right, replacement. Warning, train 57 is old and should be replaced. Yes, it shall be. Locomotives. Foot do you hold? 180. Okay. Right down to the bottom to this newer train. Far is it? Here it is. Add one of these wagons. They are taking crude. So let's go with the BASF. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. 20, go to all, come down, find the brake wagon, add, replace now, and yes. Right, now fit is this. Pause. This is one of the new trains. The train going to London. It is actually black. I thought it was, well, it's got the green there as well. I think that looks actually really good. And it's even got a full load heading to London. Perfect. Right, these clowns unfortunately will have to wait, but these should be decent now. These are hauling 180 crude. The oil refineries are absolutely, definitely keeping up with them, without a doubt. The only things that screw each other up are the trains themselves. See, you're waiting for a free path because you need him to move. If I wanted to do is see one of these, preferably you. It's doing 32, which is no bad. Now I've cut some of the trucks here. Let's have a look at you. Details, 37. You're getting need a replacement. You are currently carrying 104 coal. Now, I was about to say, this is a Welsh train. It's taking Welsh coal to the harbour in Wales, where the steel mills are. But still, I've got a plan. It's okay. Don't worry. I was just about to say, I had actually thought most of this through before I was going to embark in this, and then it turned to a new year, and the new shit became available, and then I got confused. Because it's all new stuff that I can use for replacing stuff in Britain. Right. This monstrosity open wagon is the European equivalent. But this takes coal and it carries 12. And it's German. I think. Wait, Great Western 50 10, which is actually better than that. Perfect. Is there a newer Great Western? Nope, just an older one. Okay. 10. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20. Again, 20 seems to be the magic number today. There we go. Add. Replace now. And yes. I want to see this thing replacing because I want to see the Great Western. Here's a food train. All the way from London with food. Now, it looks as though there's a lot of fuel waiting here. And there is. But because trucks get bigger, they carry more capacity and they get faster. Now the only things that slow these trucks down are every other single person in the world. People crossing roads, cars, trams, buses. I could, what's the word I'm looking for? I could bus lane everything, because your trucks can actually use stuff that's in the bus lanes, or bus lanes if you've made them available. So say goodbye to these useless European wagons. There we go, Great Western. See, that's pretty good. Now we've got a Great Western train carrying Great Western wagons. And this thing made it up the hill. Nay, mother. You're waiting for a free path. What is the meaning of this? Oh, you're waiting for him to fill up. Okay, does that mean that this thing's have got too much coal? I've only got 310, that's nay a huge amount. Right, so a few trains have been replaced. Now we're on to this. Cardiff Edinburgh branch. Perfect train for that. Oh crap, get you to the Y, please. No, you move. Right, Cardiff Edinburgh branch. Here it is. Right, details. Currently running just a standard one of these little tank engines. But clearly, because we just found a train that was apparently used on Welsh branch lines, we'll get a change at. So pause if you please. Here's my Flying Scotsman look. I reckon if that thing's actually getting better. It seems to be on a steady around 30 to 50 passengers. But this, locomotives. Let's head down. This thing, 50 miles per hour, 80 kilonewtons of pulling power, which is still faster than a train it's on now, so get one of them wagons of a passenger variety. Let's see if we've actually got. We're not getting me hauling on any of these huge. Most of these are American. That does 75, so I will need that for my. This does 50, and it was made in 1930, so 10 of these. And just for a laugh, we'll stick a... Do I need 10? Because it's carrying 100, that would be 120. We'll get 9. But we'll also get a brake wagon. Come on, brake wagon. There we go. Add. Replace now, and yes. Let's get a look at this. So it was currently carrying 10. Who are you? Oh, you're just the opposite number. So it looks like my ambition to get every single one of these trains replaced today has now actually worked. These two will replace. Cardiff to Dublin branch will also hate to replace. I've got just the train for that. Edinburgh to Dublin Express. Now I've got just the train for that as well. Although it's not old enough yet to be replaced. Right, you should change. How long did it take that Flying Scotsman to get 10 feet up the road? How much do you carry? 84? That's bad. You're not supposed to be carrying 84. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's supposed to be 9 on air. Right. Replacement. Just add. If I get rid of this. Go to wagons. Right down at the bottom. That's the early. We need the late. 1, 2. All. There we go. Add. Replace now. And yes. Right, hopefully you'll we'll have a look at this thing anyway. And slow it down. Push pause actually. So there we go. Here's this little fella here. He looks pretty cool. He will actually replace to get more people on board it, because it is actually a decent Edinburgh to Dublin, eh? You're only 28, you say. I have actually got a train I want to replace you with. And since I'm running a lot of Great Westerns, I'm just getting to it. So, finally the moment has arrived. Locomotives. Here it is, the Class A4. Does 90. Awesome. It's great and all, but only things for other countries. D90. This one does 75. There must be something faster. How fast did these go again? 80? It's still faster than 70 bloody 5. These, I'll take these South African wagons if they will actually be faster than... No, they do not. Oh man, that sucks. Even this new Russian train doesn't go that fast. All my stuff a P54 passenger car. 1908. Cool. Didn't realise I'd hit that. If it's better, this 2218. Aye, that. Strangely. So it looks to be. Now, what did I find? It was. You were 80. Go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Add one of them. 7. And replace now. It's a pity you get decent fast trains, But it would seem stupid to invent a train that's that fast if you've nae yet invented carriages that can actually handle its actual speed. Right, you, Cardiff to Dublin and branch, you need to change as well. I think might actually get to change you too. Something, I'm nae sure. Right, replacement. You go away. Carried 100 as per the last thing, so we'll give it 9. Mark it a bit lighter, a bit easier for the train go down the line. For the hell's this bloody Cardiff train? This Welsh train, here it is. Right, add one of them. Don't one of them? Aye, why nae? Wagons. The early. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All give me a brake wagon. Wherever it may be. There we go. It'd be fine if you got like a miscellaneous. Like you can go in here and select different things. But no, if you had like a miscellaneous or things that were just random, that didn't sort of carry any goods or passengers that you could just select. Replace now, and yes. So that's that line replaced. Now there is another line. Is it Cardiff to London? Are you Cardiff to London? You're Edinburgh to London. Oh aye, you're my flying Scotsman, but you are not. Details, Cardiff food train. Okay, so far the hell does the... There's the station it. Cardiff to London Express. It's 21 years old. I don't care. It's getting an upgrade. So a replacement. Push play. Steam locomotives go down. Class A4. Add passenger wagon, which will be the Great Western top lights because it's the fastest thing. Replace now and yes. And then we'll go to Dublin and we'll replace this guy. Details, you're 15. I just replaced you nae long ago, didn't I? Let's have a look in here. Right, Cardiff to Dublin branch should have replaced. No, they will replace though, and then it's on to stuff in Russia and then various other bits and bobs around the world. Right, there's 2 of these. Are the both running with full loads? 72 or 72. Let's mark it something slightly better. Right, replacement. Here's what we're running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one of them. That's pretty good, but it's just not good enough. Steam, please. Down to the bottom. Let's run this. 60 mile an hour. Blah blah blah. Add. Now it does 60 miles per hour. So let's go passenger. Let's see if we've got. That does 62. This does 75. That does 62. That does 50. and then we're way back to here at that, which is too fast. So let's stick something like a BC4, which carries 20. So if we gave it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, 75 mile an hour is a bit fast. It only does for DUD, I forgot. Alright, 60. Right, passenger. What have we got that's more in that sort of range? Okay, let's get rid of these. Even though these Seattle wagons are German, and these Renfe, I think, are Spanish. Whatever's the lightest of this, I'll go away. So 30 tons and 35 tons. Go with these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fits at 55. Okay, get 6. Replace now, and yes. Now that's pretty much everything in Britain, barring this, which is an A35, which will have to be replaced because it looks pretty ancient, is now set to replace. So we'll have a quick look. Oh aye, we had the reverse little train in there. I think that looks pretty smart actually. And he goes, he's set to replace. You look positively ancient. 28 years, you've got about 2 years left, so I'll replace that. Now hopefully one of these, now this little Welsh number, 107 or 108, it's pretty good. So cutting it down to 9 was a good idea. Here's an A4, pause. Nice. Good old Mallard. Nice. I like it. Finally got one of them on some white. It's too fast a train or too big a train just to run branch lines on. But we've got these for running branch lines on, which is fine. Here's this thing. Oh, here was this thing. If I can zoom in. Are you still getting passengers? Kinda. So that's pretty nice. I like that. So we've changed up all the trains in Britain. There he goes, cruising past. Again, these Renfe carriages are named British, but still, they sort of do fit in with everything else. 53, 104. Hopefully now that you're faster, you will get more passengers. But that's going to be it for this episode. If you did actually watch this and you would like to see a like or comment, no, that doesn't make any sense. If you'd like to leave a like or comment, or I suppose if you'd like to see, just hope that somebody else leaves a comment and you might actually see. But no, if you'd like to leave a like or comment, please do. If you'd like to see more if it's happening in the future, then hit the subscribe button. If you've got any suggestions for anything that you'd like to see in the map, then feel free to post them, and if it's something that is possible, I will surely get it done. But that's been it for me. I've been Danny Boy, this has been Transport Fever, and I will catch you later.